That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Is he gonna hop on too? Nope. Oh yeah, that's awesome. We're taking him out, man. Revenge. Oh yeah, all the way up to the statue. This is really cool, by the way. Oh yeah, backflip off the mount, or forward flip, whatever. Yes, Erendil, I am Goldrin. Your persistence in the face of fear has unbound me from Twilight's grasp. My shine has been purified, and my worshippers have returned to their rightful place at my right paw. Return to Ian and continue your work here in Hyjal. I will have need of you soon. So cool. See, that's the thing I was talking about the other day. Like,
How are you?
because I'm a new player to World of Warcraft, everything I do is new. So I've played through a portion of Battle for Azeroth. I've done the main campaign on both sides. I've done the main campaign for Shadowlands, and I've done the main campaign for Dragonflight. Outside of that, I haven't done any of this stuff. So doing Cataclysm like this, I'm getting to do stuff I've never seen before, and so it's honestly like playing a brand new game because every time I log in, it's like I haven't seen or done any of these things. I have at least a frame of reference of knowing that I'm within the Cataclysm timeline, but apart from that, it's fresh content for me. So I have like this unlimited treasure trove of like, there's all of Cataclysm, there's all of Warlords of Draenor, there's all of Mista Pandaria, the Legion expansion. I haven't played any of those, so I've got all summer of leveling up alts through that content as we prepare for the War Within, and just get them all to 60, and then um, as soon as War Within goes, then and we're good to go to expand, I'll be taking, my hunter will go through. Definitely gonna make an earthen. I thought I was gonna do an earthen warrior, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing an earthen death knight now. I had a lot of fun in the death knight in Wrath Classic.
See you around.
I'd like to do that again. Um, so this is all like
See
this
you
whole
later.
zone and everything. It's all brand new to me. So when you talk value for money, I think for me World of Warcraft is like a clear winner right now because it's kind of like if you go play. I feel the same way about Lord of the Rings Online and Star Wars: Age of Republic, but I've played the shit out of those games, so I don't get the same level of oh wow, there's something new around the corner. Whereas this is, oh wow, there's something new around the corner every time I log in. I recorded a video today, actually. It's coming out, I think, tomorrow. No, the day after tomorrow. But I was showing people some content creators I've discovered through TikTok, and one of them is this. What is her name? I'm going to go look her up on TikTok really quick. She's a Twitch streamer. I didn't know this. I found her on TikTok. Um, but she is a Twitch partner, and she is an official World of Warcraft content creator. I'm gonna find her really quick and tell you her name. Haughty Chicken. So she's an academic in Australia. She's an older woman. She looks like she's probably in her 60s, early, late 50s, early 60s. But the reason I found her is she's got these really cool videos on TikTok. So like this one says little details in Warcraft, and I'm just gonna open it up because she does subtitles and everything, and has this really cool voiceover, and she just showcases different aspects of the game and little lore snippets. And these videos are usually like a minute long, sometimes a minute and a half. But she does, I mean, they're scripted out. Like she does these all shot by shot, and there's a dozen shots in each video with her voiceover and her narration. She's got her logo up and everything. Like this woman does professional. Like I like the layout of her content. Like it's all really really good. And this has been something I've been pursuing on a side note is I've been looking at some of her videos and going, I want to go see that. And I think what we're about to do, I haven't announced it yet, but I've got a new series I'm going to be doing. I think I got time to do it, but I'd like to do this series around reacting to her videos and a couple of other content creators who do things like that, where they're like, here's a tip, go here, check this out. It's a little lore nugget, because I don't know any of this stuff. So it's like, for me, it's like, oh, cool, this is in reference. There's a couple of things I have seen, like the two dwarves in Dunmurrog. I've seen those because of when I played Classic. The two brothers who were up the bear tree in Dunmurrog over north of Nomergon. I've actually seen that. So I saw that when I saw that video. I was like, oh, I've been there. I've done that before. I've seen the bears up the bear up the tree with the two brothers stuck at the top. So it's like, I love the fact that I was able to at least reference one of these. But for the most part, all the stuff she shared has been completely new for me too. So it's been a lot of fun, and I think the most recent game I talked about this with was Star Wars: The Republic, because you can go through and do the origin stories, and each one gives you about 25 hours of gameplay. So you've got about 200 hours of gameplay just doing the origin stories from 1 to 50 for all the different storylines. There's 8 stories. And then you go beyond that, there's another 1,000 hours of gameplay in the expansions and everything else. And here, it's about the same. You're going to get 40 to 50 hours per expansion if you do it with time walking. And there's what, you know, 10 expansions or whatever to go through. So if you've never played the game before, there's thousands of hours of stuff to do. And then we were getting into like, how do I unlock the full heirloom set, right? Well, that was like, oh, we got to get, I've got everything other than the legs and the rings. It's like, well, the rings are going to be impossible for me to unlock at this point, I think. But the pants are totally doable because it's based on just getting crafting stuff to get that achievement. So that's going to be one of the things I start working on, is unlock the heritage slot, because I've got the faction guild, I just need to be able to get the achievement to do that. Bethel says, I've had the exact same feeling you described in Elder Scrolls Online recently. Crazy value for money, has never played it. Exactly. So I did a video earlier this year about EVE Online. I was like, I might not play it much right now, but when I was investigating that game for a few months, it was like, it's a 20-year-old MMORPG that's been modernized for the current generation. So in terms of value for money, even if you play the free-to-play version of that game, you're going to get hundreds, if not over 1,000 hours of content just on the free version. And then if you want to go nuts, you can go VIP and get access to other stuff. The cool thing with Elder Scrolls Online, I've done 3 of the expansions, but the last one I did was it the Morrowind expansion or the one right after Morrowind? I'm not intimately familiar with ESO. I've only played it like 3 times, and each time I've come in and like played through an expansion and done like 25, 30 hours of storyline, and then I move on and do other things. I don't actually play ESO as an MMO. I've always just said, ooh, that expansion sounds fun. I'm going to buy that expansion and I'm going to play that expansion. I don't care about anything that's come before. Like, I don't care to go out and do all the other storyline with ESO. I've never been compelled to. But I've played it 3 times over the years. But I think the last one I did was a while ago. But that's it. Yeah, it's another good game that's got great value for money, because you've got, 10 plus years of live service. I think there's something to be said for being a new player in older MMOs, because there's lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to do.